What is going on, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Today, we're going to be talking about what your main says about you, your main support, your main guardian, your main non-guardian still a support. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be letting you guys know. You've probably been playing the game for a while. You're probably interested in what I think of your main and what it says about you. Starting off with Ares, the god of war. Too many games. Too many games were lost to your teammates not hitting the abilities. Your ADC not hitting auto attacks. So now it's your turn. You're going to be the damage dealer and the tank and the assassin and the mage. You're tired of it. Next up, Artio, the bear goddess. You actually did not know there was a secondary way to farm. You thought the only way to farm was through killing your enemy. You didn't know you could do objectives or hit minions. All you knew was brawling and fighting and brawling and fighting and brawling and fighting, and you're happy with that. Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Too many times you were pinged for not rotating. Your soul laner dies to the enemy jungler. Support missing. Your ADC, you leave him for 1 second. He pings you because he's getting ganked by the support. The mid laner dies to the random Yemoja for being in mid lane, and you're tired of it. So now you're going to be everywhere all at once and defend Olympus and defend your teammates' lives. Atlas. This god is just doing everything however he wants. You can play dive, you can play peel, you can play damage, you can play tank. Just about any way you want to play Atlas, he can be played, which is what you like about him. Bacchus, the god of wine. You're here just to have a good time. You like just messing with the enemy, dropping your ult, stopping backs, tanking towers, playing with Shield of Regrowth now that is something you can do, which makes it even more fun for you. That is why you like playing Bacchus. You have never built a tank item in your life. You build Polynomicon, Mirrodin, Deso, and you want to one-shot anyone and everyone. That is how you want to play this god. Cerberus. You like him because you know him. He's one of the few gods in the game that you know, because this god, in my opinion, is not fun, he's not good, and he doesn't really do anything all that well. You just like him because you know who Cerberus is. There's 2 Cthulhu players in the world. 2 types. 1, you're a big HP Lovecraft fan, and you're glad he was added to Smite because he gave you a reason to play Cthulhu. Or 2, you like turning into Big Squid. Those are the only 2 reasons. It is a lot of fun turning into Big Squid. I'm a big fan of Big Squid, so I understand. Nothing gets you going more than going to an objective, clicking alt ability, using your Shoguns in your 2, and just shredding everything and anyone that comes in between you and your gold and your objectives. That is what's fun about Fafnir, and that's what you like. The next 2 are somewhat similar. Ganesh, you absolutely love pissing off the enemy to no avail. You're not a very good person, even though you think you are for playing Ganesh. Geb, you thought playing Ganesh was too difficult, so you locked in Geb. You're a soul laner and you got stuck in support, so you wanted to play Yorm so you could do what you wanted to do when you wanted to do it, clear stuff and hit stuff and just dive the enemy. That's why you picked Yorm. Your main is Khepri. You get physically ill when anyone on your team dies, and you absolutely love when they say, "Hey, thanks for that good ult, Khepri," or "Hey, thanks for that peel." And that is why you locked in Khepri. Nobody mains Kumbha. Reflect damage was the favorite thing that you've ever used in your life, and you will never not use it because you love it, and that's why you play Kuzenbo. You like playing fun gods. That is why you like playing Maui. One of the most fun kits in the game, in my opinion, and currently I would say I'm a Maui main and support, so you have good taste. You are a literal crocodile because you love plucking one thing and then just having your entire team just jump onto that one thing and just make sure it is dead. And nothing gets you more excited than when you kill that one person that you just plucked. One reason and one reason alone. Sylvanus is 3. That is the reason you play him. The most fun ability in the game. Top 3 ability in the game. It is the reason to play Sylvanus, and boy, is it a blast. Terra. You just love pounding somebody and slowing them and autoing them 100 times, and you love using her walls to just abuse the enemy. Xing Tian, you just want to win the enemy ADC late game and just laugh in his face as he autos you for 73, and he thinks he's actually to be able to kill you, and that is the reason you play Xing Tian. Only one reason did people play Yemoja. They thought they were cool because she was considered the hardest god in the game, and they wanted to know how to play the hardest god in the game, so they played 100 games of Yemoja, and now they are a Yemoja main because they played that many games, and that's why they play Yemoja, because they wanted to tell people they could play the hardest god in the game. Only reason. Ymir. You started playing in season 1 and you fell in love with the easiest god in the game, and now you still play him. You actually wanted to be the ADC. You knew you couldn't trust him, so you wanted to 2v1 the lane or 1v2 the lane, and you wanted to be able to win the game by yourself. That is why you picked Ark. You saw a couple genetics clips of him Horus ulting to the back door, or Horus ulting to a Phoenix, or an objective, and you fell in love. That is why you play Horus. RIP Fenrir support. You're lost in a different time when assassins could play support, and you did damage, and you really never died. But now, all you feel is pain as you're useless. Same thing as Fenrir. Same thing as Fenrir and Nausea, except even more useless. You found your favorite aesthetic in the game, and that is why you started locking in Baron. You liked the feeling of enchanters and playing back as a bit of a mage while also being uber tanky. Basically the same thing as Ganesh, except you just like locking one person down and killing them. Shadow Lock is Nox's 1. Lock down. 2-1 combo. That's what you like doing. There it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video talking about the mains and what your main says about you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. See you guys again next time. Peace.